caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after.
So we start round number one of Andre Bishop against the sensational Cuban Joel Savone. You know, I heard a lot of experts ringside talking about the lack of experience for Bishop compared to Savone. Of course, Savone's a 9-time champion, and you have to wonder and ask yourself, will the nerves of Andre Bishop start to get to him? Will he be rattled against such a worthy opponent? Typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game ways.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh! Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Joel Savone's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. The other day when we were talking to Andre, and yet another big shot comes in, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
Andre, how does it feel to be named Fighter of the Games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted Fighter of the
Yeah,
Games,
baby!
it's an honor.
Gold medal, baby! Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, right now. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Oh, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. Lands a big hook. And he's holding. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And now he scores well with the straight right. Smart move by Lucius Palmer there, able to block that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Andre Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now. Big shot there. Right to the head and right to the canvas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice block by Palmer. Bishop's coming through. Look at that. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. And Andre Bishop proves to everyone why there is so much hype to the
Back here in
start
the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to
I said it before, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobody. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm going to help you get there. We're going to take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm going to be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm going to be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want to see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Mike Walker is lined up for Andre Bishop in Bishop's second fight of his pro career. Of course, he won in his pro debut against Lucius Palmer, now trying to make it 2 in a row. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Mike Walker's rocked and big shot. Down he goes. Uppercut did the damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead. There it is. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
5, 6.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
And Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do. Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater. Solid. Big headshot puts him down.
Go get him. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rosario's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Well-placed hook there. And banging away he goes. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits.
Wow! Rosario's unable to continue.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Big shot he just scored with. A devastating right ham crashes home, and he is down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy.
Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches. So Andre Bishop comes to Atlantic City and hits the jackpot.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez. Something virtually...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career, from the amateurs to this moment now, have prepared him for this moment.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Blocks the headshot. Able to get him up against the ropes. Way to block there. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. See Andre Bishop, that training really end of round 1. Here we go, round 2 is underway. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Well, this second round has brought out the best in Andre Bishop. He is unloading an attack. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful, because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He goes to the bar.
And he ties up on the inside. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Solid right hand lands. Protecting his head well with his guard. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Here in round number 2, Andre Bishop's really opening up. It is bombs away. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good power punch. The right hand landed. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Andre Bishop doing some damage to Ricardo out. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. Good block. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Don't want you to slug it out.
And round number 3 is underway. Big left hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get...
And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He was stunned. Now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game. 1 second you're in control, the next second you're not.
That's a big right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike.
Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying. That's a big right hand there. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Andre Bishop's combination that was landed moments ago he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's landing big right hand. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. You see how he... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Not 1, but 2. Good work with the jab up top. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered.
Right hand crashes home. He never saw... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
motherfucker.
I served my full sentence. I lost my youth.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look. You wanted to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help?
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the... What a big shot. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Good power punch to the body. Andre Bishop finding that target now. That good, meaty torso of his opponent. Good block there by Andre Bishop. How about that left hand?
D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions.
The Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City is home to our boxing card tonight, and it's headlined by a heavyweight clash. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. This is just the second fight at heavyweight for the former middleweight prospect, the American Andre Bishop. Tonight, Bishop will face Raul Castillo. Up top with the right hand. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Castillo's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him? Oh, and there you go. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's gonna have to grab on, kill a little time.
Blocks away that headshot. Andre Bishop. Wow! This is gonna take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. What a soap opera it's been for Andre Bishop, and now you can write a new chapter.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
This is a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say fuck 'em. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hand.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. He clinches when he gets to the inside. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. 1-2, 1-2. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Johnson's jammed by an uppercut. Back with the left hand again. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop. Scored well with the left downstairs.
Hey, you got some of that too.
Good flush shot upstairs. Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand. Did you see that? Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And look at how well Bishop is scoring with that left. There's another left hand from him. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Johnson's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. And there's the left hand working well for him again. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Scored well with that straight left. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you could see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Bishop's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Good start to this round, much like the way he finished the last round.
Well, he's taking advantage of that, and give him credit for thinking about that. He realizes that his opponent might still be a little dazed, so he's not giving him a chance to recover. He's testing him again.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. That's a solid hook by Meldrick Johnson. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head.
Finish with the hook.
And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes. And now another left. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Andre Bishop.
Forward! Keep moving, keep moving.
Good left hand by Andre Bishop.
Use the ring.
Scored well up top. Bishop's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skills. See, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Let's move.
Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Johnson's in that position that nobody likes to be in. Seeing your own blood and knowing you. Look at his mouth. Andre Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good job with another left hand. A great hammering punch by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella and all of a sudden the wind's coming and the rain's coming from the side and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Nice combo by Andre Bishop. He comes back with the left hand again.
Attaboy!
Good flush shot upstairs. There's a power punch attempt by Andre Bishop, but nowhere near being a connect. And that's the end of round 5. As this fight continues, it's becoming obvious that Bishop is actually comfortable winning this fight just with that left hand. This is impressive stuff. To the head he goes with a left hand. A sharp and precise headshot by Andre Bishop. The left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop. Scored well up top. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
Wait for the corner. Away from the rope.
Up and down, side to side.
Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense, veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Andre Bishop. There's another left hand from him. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you do, test the waters, what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you could finish.
A knifing left hand by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot upstairs. Teddy, these big bombs from the outside, it makes you wonder how many of these can his opponent even take?
Well, I've seen this movie before, so I'm not wondering. I know the ending. He can't take too many more.
I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Scored well up top. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Solid left hand to the head.
Get in there.
Johnson's tagged by that punch. That's an intense jab right there by Johnson.
You're doing great.
That'll get the fans out of their seats. What a shot by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Johnson's left landing well. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
This has been a sublime performance by Andre Bishop. He has been in control all night long as we're in the final round now.
And this is where you want to keep your concentration. You don't want to slip up now on the way to the bank.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Little head hunting with the left. It's tough to assess, but Johnson's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Good, solid overhand left. He continues to land big shots, and he's going for it. You can see he wants to end it, Teddy.
Well, that's what a puncher's mentality is. He wants to end the fight. He wanted to end this fight when he was in the locker room while he was waiting for this fight.
A harsh headshot by Andre Bishop. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Move your head. Move it. Still not moving enough. Move.
It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Targeting a left hand down low. That's why they pay to come out to the fights. Good offensive work by Andre Bishop. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Left to the body.
Relax. Relax.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Keep it up!
Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago.
He's ring.
Come on!
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor, you know, and he just wants to stay away from, and he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
Very nice work. Solid, perfectly executed combination. Reggie Stewart's down. He's going to have to beat the count. There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. If you're the inside fighter, what do you have to think about in terms of putting forth your style of fighting?
Well, you better find a good ride to get to that house. That house is on the inside, and you better make sure you're not getting caught while you're coming in. Move your head on the way in, bring your feet, and once you get inside, make sure you do what you got there to do.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Fine looking right hand by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
You need to block more.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Now the big concern for Andre Bishop, Teddy, is that cut over the right eye, because it is getting worse and worse, bleeding badly.
Now, his corner has to do the job, don't get me wrong. They have to be able to get the right medicines into that cut and apply pressure, but they need a little help from their fighter. He needs to go out there, move a little bit, play good defense, give those medicines, the coagulants, a chance to work.
Landing two jabs. Oh! He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Bishop with a nice combination, a good old 1-2 landing on point. And yet another big shot comes in. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
That looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage.
Oh! Cooper's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says that there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need.
Ladies, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City for our heavyweight main event. Top 10 ranked Kobe Nichols against Andre Bishop, the comeback kid. Teddy Nichols, number 8 in the world, a legitimate heavyweight contender trying to land himself a world championship. Andre Bishop, a former middleweight who went away due to legal problems and now comes back as a contending hopeful in the heavyweight division. Nichols is thumped by a left hand. Well, he's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Teddy, what role can the fans play to the end? Nichols is hurt by that. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. What a demolishing, but Nichols is clamped down by a left hand. Big shot, the right came clean. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Nichols is backed by a left hand. That's a good job by Bishop offensively, landing his combinations, and that's the end of round 1. All the eyes are on him to start this round. Nichols' legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone...
Big shot there. Early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Look at that! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Andre Bishop knocks out Kobe Nichols. And consider this. He fought the majority.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother. But I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
I know what you think. You think the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did he get to this place? It's not going to do us any good to worry about it. I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life. Since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. He's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legit.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. Perhaps you will ever see brother against brother. Andre Bishop facing his estranged brother, Raymond Bishop, in a heavyweight eliminator to see who can move on and take on the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, this is an odd one. Who could ever think family members facing off in the squared circle?
Well, you have that old saying, you hear it quite often, but never quite this way, where you say there's bad blood here. Well, there's real blood here. And that is going to be what's going to have to be overcome by both these fighters, to forget that there is real blood and just go after them.
I can only imagine the emotions that'll be running through them. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Nice work on the right hand by Andre Bishop.
Keep pushing.
Ref working well that time. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Bishop's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. A snapping hook by Andre Bishop. Wow. Down goes Andre Bishop. Well, this is like 3 minutes gone by.
Come on, kid.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Watch the hook.
Wow! Bishop is down. Can he get up?
1,
Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Big Shot. Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. 2 of them. 1, do I get up? And 2, how do I behave once I'm up?
Situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about
do I feel bad?
Goody. So the heavyweight title fight is underway here. Andre Bishop, the veteran who now seeks to avenge the brutal beating laid down on his brother Raymond from Isaac Frost. Many are wondering, can Andre even survive being in the ring with Isaac Frost? Andre Bishop. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar match. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Bishop's isn't giving us anything to talk about right here, Teddy. He's not moving, he's not boxing, he's not fighting.
Well, 75% of this business is mental, and you would love to know mentally what's going on in his mind right now.
Not much. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Now in a match puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish early on?
Well, you better not just be walking in, because you'll be walking into a speed tunnel and you'll be getting caught on the way in. You have to control that range a little bit and look to time the speed and take speed away.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Well, once again, that wasn't a fantastic round by Andre Bishop, but I will say this, Teddy. He's hanging in this fight. Isaac Frost is yet to get off good and clean against him.
No, Bishop is doing what he needs to do. You know, he's making believe he's Claude Rains, the original Invisible Man. He is not wanting to be seen here tonight, not seen by Frost.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Halfway through round number two. Frost left now getting into the mix.
You hit like a girl, Frost. That's it. Just like that.
Stay away from those, come on!
Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something.
Defense!
Keep it up.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Good work, kid.
And round number 3 is underway. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop.
Watch the body shots, champ.
Work the body.
Fuck you, Frost.
If there's one thing Isaac Frost can do is generate power. Boy, did he just deliver some power with that
Trying
uppercut.
to slow you down. Watch those bodies.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Pace yourself. Hit the body.
All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was hurt. Now there's no doubt that he will fight on. Scores up top with a left. Isaac Frost's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Isaac Frost getting in the way of a hook from Isaac Frost is like a demolition ball just crashing into the side of you. And you can see that Andre Bishop's bodywork is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. And round 3 comes to an end. Bishop's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him plan B.
Body shot lands. It was the right. Good solid uppercut from Isaac Frost, wasn't it? What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's right hand scores well that time. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Overhand right can be so effective. Move, Isaac, move! 90 seconds to go in round number 4. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Wow, what an uppercut. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the... Oh! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring. Right here.
A stinging uppercut by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. Nice. Well, this is a good sign from Andre Bishop here as he continues to land body shots against Isaac Frost.
Oh, he's trying to slow him down a little bit. You know, if you can't hurt a guy up top, you go downstairs. You don't have to be the bigger puncher to slow a guy.
Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. That's it. It started in round 4, and here in round number 6, the same. A solid body attack by Andre Bishop. And there's another body shot by Bishop. Let's see some defense. Jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Andre Bishop's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And round. They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
Side to side. Who gets?
That's it, just like that.
Andre Bishop knows Isaac Frost is going to come after that cut above the eye, and he is holding his guard up high, trying to protect it.
Where's the jab, man? Let's go, more jab. Back to the head, back to the head, champ. I want to see that jab. Oh, go for it, champ. 1, 2, 1, 2.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice.
Just like that. Downstairs, upstairs.
We count down the final moments of this round. Isaac Frost can sense blood in the water here, and let's see if he jumps on it. Andre Bishop's cut over the eye is in a really bad spot, and it doesn't look good at all. It's threatening his chances of winning this fight.
Well, the game has just changed. You know, he's playing blackjack in Vegas, and he was playing $10 a hand. Now he's got to play $1,000 a hand. He's got to take a chance. He's got to catch up.
Andre Bishop has gotten this far, but he's giving us no reason to believe that he will be able to climb to the top of the mountain. Isaac Frost appears to have too much left. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Go. Keep popping the jabs, Isaac. I want to see it. Oh, go for it, champ. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Andre Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Just like that.
Halfway through the 7th round.
That's it, just like that, just like that.
Keep those hands up!
Straight hook! Straight hook! Keep popping the jabs, Isaac! Oh, go for it, champ! 1, 2, 1, 2!
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Hey!
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Andre Bishop looking good right here. Andre Bishop is now consistently landing. Wow, what a massive shot. And Frost goes down. Frost has